Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be jumping into Warcraft Rumble, a brand new mobile game by Blizzard set in the Warcraft universe, and I couldn't be more excited. I've been playing this game heavily since launched. I played a little bit in beta, and I really like where they landed as far as the final product so far. Obviously, we got a roadmap ahead of us with a whole lot of stuff, but there's some very cool stuff in here. So we're going to look at this game beginner guide style, and I'm going to show you everything there is to know about it. But first, before we jump into it, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with the latest in mobile gaming, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. Let's go ahead and jump into the game. Warcraft has a very special place in my heart. We've been playing this game since, well, World of Warcraft since it launched. My wife and I, we've played Warcraft way before then with Warcrafts 1 through 3. We really enjoy just the story, the IP. I mean, it's a lot of fun, and there's so much lore to dig into and just enjoy. And I like what they've done with this game here. There's a lot to dig into in this game, all the way down to how you set your minis up, leveling them up, and using talents. It's some pretty cool stuff. And definitely keep an eye on the channel because we'll be doing more videos on Warcraft Rumble. All right, so let's jump into this really quick. All right, as far as what is in the game, we've got PvP, we've got PvE, we've got guilds, we've got a lot of the cool base stuff. And again, I like what they've done with it. So let's just take a look at campaign first. When we take a look at PvE, you're going to be working through the different lands here, the different areas, starting here in Elwyn Forest, and collecting sigils. These sigils up here at the top. As you collect sigils, you unlock rewards and new game modes. Right now, I think where I am now, it's just unlocking troops and leaders all the way down. Once you hit level 50, you're going to unlock Heroic Campaign, and that's what this is right here. You can see that top one, all of them, right? They've got 5 different colors. So what that is for the 5 different families in the game: Alliance, Horde, BlackRock, all of those. You have to complete each one of these with each one of those families. So you have to have 5 different decks to complete each one of these. And these are super, super hard. I haven't been able to complete one yet, but right now really kind of focused on the main campaign. But this is some pretty cool stuff, and I think it's going to take a while to really grind through all these different battles, but I'm super excited for it. So we got campaign, we got Heroic Campaign, we have dungeons and quests. So dungeons right here, we can jump into here. These are themed every week, and as you go into these dungeons, you have, obviously it's going to give you the option of which leader you want to use. This is the leader I'm using here. You can see it says versus 10, where the other ones say versus 5. As you complete these dungeons, the next dungeon that respawns is going to be more difficult. It's always the same one for the week, but as it respawns, it's going to respawn a more difficult dungeon. It's going to get harder and harder to get through it. But as you work through these, so right now versus 10, before each battle, you're going to get to choose a relic. So you go through here, just take a look at the different relics you have. Cool thing about these is after the description, you can see the different minis on the bottom. That tells you which minis are affected by this relic, right? So you got a bunch there affected by this one here, obviously because as minis explode, it's going to cause AoE damage, and it's also going to cause some poison, which is pretty cool. You got barbed chain here. There's the minis that would be able to take advantage of that. And then this one here is a leader one. Every time you launch your leader gains a level. So you're going to do that. You're going to select your relic. You're going to go into battle, and then you're going to beat that battle, go to the next one, rinse and repeat. You're going to do that 3 times. Clear the dungeon, get your rewards. Dungeons are super important because when you go into your minis, take a look at your armies here. You get army upgrade slots, and that's what these are right here. You can see I click on this. I put a horde in here. I get +2 bonus levels. It's silver, so that's +2. You can go up to +3. This one here, again, is horde. This one here is ranged. So even though my leader's a horde, I can put any ranged character in there, and I'm going to get those bonus levels. And then obviously this one right here is leader. Right here, it's not popping up. Oh well. The 3 on the bottom underneath, I haven't gone through the dungeons enough to put bonuses in there yet, but as you complete those dungeons, you get those bonuses, and you can either upgrade existing ones if they give you that option, or you can add new ones there down at the bottom. But this is very important because this is going to give you the edge in dungeons so you can do more and more difficult content. So that is dungeons for you. Some pretty cool stuff there. Next is quests. When we go to quests right here, these are just, these actually go pretty quick. And what you do is you select which mini you want experience for. So that's what this purple stuff is right here. It says 33. I'm going to get 33 experience to go towards one of my minis, either the Huntress, the Ogre Mage, or the Safe Pilot. You can see there's an arrow up on the Ogre Mage. I go through with that. I'm going to increase the level of my Ogre Mage. Now that is going to increase your level up here, your player level. As you increase your player level, you get more experience for doing different things in the game, more gold, things like that. So you definitely want to focus on upgrading and leveling up as many different minis as you can to contribute towards that. Not so much that you have so many different minis that you just can't make an effective deck. So definitely keep an eye on that as well. But those are quests. This is one of the ways that you're going to go in there and you're going to level up your different minis. So that's PvE. PvP, it's a ranked PvP. You can click on here. You can see the different ranks and the rewards that you get as you go through the different ranks. So you get some pretty good rewards, some tomes, some gold, some of these right here. Now these are what you need to increase the rarity of your minis, right? From common to uncommon. This one here is going to allow you to upgrade from an uncommon to a rare. But you can see all the different rewards that you have there. So you definitely want to focus on PvP. PvP is going to be critical, especially for guild, PvP, and surges. So we'll talk about that here in a minute as well. Actually, we'll talk about it now. Surges. Surges, from what I hear, come twice a week, and what that is, they're highlighted areas on your map. You're gonna know them because they're gonna be highlighted blue, and it's gonna be 2 different areas on your map. You want to go through and complete those surges because you get an increased amount of money from those surges, but you also contribute towards your guild, towards the war chest. So let's talk about guild right now. If I go over to my guild, click on this right up here, the PvP Season 1 War Chest. That's what this is. As your guild uses these different families in PvP and Arclight Surge, you can take a look in here, Arclight Surge and PvP, as you're using those, you're getting points towards your war chest, and the more of your alliance that's contributing to that war chest, the quicker you're going to be able to complete that war chest, max out the rewards that you can get. 10,000 points, we're going to be able to unlock Sylvanas, so I don't have an issue with that. I think we'll be able to get that one pretty easy. 20,000 and 30,000 to get that epic upgrade, which is going to be pretty cool. Probably going to be a little while till I can use it, but this war chest is very, very critical. You can use any one of these, and the cool thing is too, you'll hit different milestones on each one of these. So once we hit 2,000, then we'll get a tome to get some additional minis or experience towards the minis that we already have. So you get that for each one of them. So again, it really benefits you from creating multiple decks, at least one from each family, because as you saw, we need them for the heroic campaign, but also through here, so you can maximize the rewards that you can get through here as well. All right, so that is PvE, PvP, and guilds. Let's take a look at mini progression. A few ways to get experience is the grid right here. You can see right here, I've got 135 experience. That will be applied to whatever mini that I purchase, either in that vertical or that horizontal row, right? So if I hit, I'm gonna do this. I want my my Bloodhoof to get the star level as well as the experience and get that additional 135 right there as well. I could go here, or say I wanted this guy right here. I don't even have him, but if I wanted to level that one up a little bit quicker, I can go ahead and click this. I can hit move, and then I can move the experience to the left and then purchase the guy down there, and then it will apply to that. So you can move that wherever you want. Just know that it's only going to apply to one. So right here, I'm going to purchase this guy right here. It's going to apply that plus 135. I'll also get the star. Now the stars are important because in order to go from common to uncommon, you need 3. To go from uncommon to rare, you need 10. And I don't know what you need for to go from rare to epic. But right now I need 5 more stars in order to get him up to a rare. That's important because that is where your talents come into play. Once you get to uncommon, then you'll start seeing talents pop up in that grid that you can purchase. And right now, the one I have is he moves 50% faster and gains fast unit. So this is pretty cool because he moves very fast. And I'm using him quite a bit because of that, because he can get to the other end of the field fairly quickly, especially in PvP, and really start causing damage on my opponent's tower. much, much faster. Plus, he's strong, and I've got him up to, what, level 14 right now? He's insane. Now, once I get him to rare, I'm going to have an opportunity for another talent, and then epic, another talent. Now, I can click on the eye here, and I can see the different talents there. So it is critical to level up and star up. Get duplicates of your characters so that you can get them starred up so you can increase their rarity. All right, so leveling them up, you get through quests, which we just went through here. Different quests here that you can unlock them. You get them through quest rewards and tomes. So right now I've already got all 3 of mine done, but you get these different tomes in here, which give you random minis to choose. And you can either get new minis or you can increase the levels of existing minis if you're close enough and it gives you enough experience. The grid we already talked about, but then also the daily offers. So when you go into here, definitely grab your bonus right here. Boom, I got 33. Sometimes you'll get a rare treasure there as well. So you'll get 2 rewards instead of just the 1. Make sure to claim that every 4 hours. But in here, I had gold, and so I purchased these different packs up there. And obviously you can see a plus 414 experience for each one of those. So when it gave me the different options, I had quite a few minis that upgraded, which contributed to my player level, makes me stronger, my character stronger, but also increases the amount of rewards I get in the game, like experience and coins and stuff like that. So this is another way for you to get it if you've got the gold for it. Make sure that you use your gold very wisely. First thing I would use gold on is the grid and get the minis that you want. And then if you've got extra gold or if you invest in the game, then definitely get what you need down here as well. And that's going to help you level up your minis also. There is a Arclight booster in this game. And if you invest in games, or even if you just, you want to put 20 bucks towards the game, that is like the best deal I've ever seen because it gives you permanent account boosts for experience gains, gold gain, as well as it retroactively gives you gold that you would have got if you would have purchased that Arclight booster sooner, like when you started the game. So there's really no downside to it. You could wait, see if it's something that you want, if it's a game that you think you're going to stick with, and then eventually buy it because then you'll get the bonuses plus the retroactive gold, which is cool. The experience isn't retroactive, but the gold is. And it is permanent to your account. That is awesome. And it's only 20 bucks US. So depending on where you are in the world, obviously that price is going to be a little bit different. If you can invest in games or not, it's really kind of up to you. But if you were to put money in the game, that is the best deal in the game that I've found. All right, next we have talents. We went over talents. We got everything done. All right, let's talk about raids. Final piece to talk about is raids. So right here, once you hit 100, Anixia will be coming. We don't have her yet. Don't know what that looks like, but very excited to see that. Also, in one of the links below that goes over the roadmap, what you're going to find out also is that we have Ragnaros raid coming, and that is going to be 3-tiered, similar to Dungeons, but that is going to be co-op. So you and a friend are going to be able to jump in there and fight through Molten Core, which is which is cool. I remember those 40-man raids in Molten Core, sitting there for 6 to 9 hours trying to get through it. So very excited to see that in game as well. Very curious on your thoughts. What do you think of the game? Are you enjoying it? What kind of tips and tricks do you have that you can share with everybody? Make sure to put it in the comment section below so everybody benefits. And there you go, everybody. That's what I had for you. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.